Hi, today we are celebrating the democratization of credit availability. Welcome to Brandtex Podcast, and today we're in conversation with Mr. Ashish Mehrotra, the MD of the Northern Arc. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you very much. Delighted talking to you and to your audience.
And heartiest congratulations for
Thank
the
you.
fantastic milestone.
Thank you. It's a big event in our Northern Arc's journey. As you know, Northern Arc was formed about 15 years ago with an objective to ensure seamless flow of credit to the underserved sectors. Over the course of last 15 years, we developed very strong sectoral expertise across the 6 sectors where we operate: MSME, MFI, vehicle finance, affordable housing, agri, supply chain, and consumer. We've enabled about 1.7 trillion of financing life to date. We would have positively impacted about 100 million lives, which gives us really gratifying to see how do a company like us bring the purpose at play. And I think we've delivered meaningful returns to all the stakeholders, whether it's our clients, whether it's our investors, whether it's our employees, whether it's our customers. We're deeply focused in the ecosystem where we operate, and to my mind, we play a role of an enabler and a catalyst for the growth of the sector.
Super. Can you give details of the IPO?
So the IPO is about 500 crores of primary capital, which is essentially what you call it as a growth capital. About 10.5 million shares OFS for sale, which is less than 7% of our current share capital. So it's predominantly growth capital led, and it demonstrates how shareholders believe in the value and the vision of Northern Arc. More importantly, the performance which Northern Arc has demonstrated over the last years.
Awesome. So what does the Northern Arc mean?
Right, the Northern Arc I think that's probably the most interesting question. I love answering it. Northern Arc essentially refers to the Silk Route, which connected west to east. And that's exactly what we do. This means the way we bring our purpose to life is providing access to money to people who don't have from people who have.
Sure.
Correct? So, which could come from West, it could come from HNIs in India, it could come from financial institutions, it could come from development DFIs, it could come from multilaterals, and then ensuring in a very efficient, reliable, and a scalable manner provide that access to the 6 sectors where we operate. I think that's exactly what we do, and there are very few companies who are able to use their domain expertise across the sector, not only in ensuring flow of money, but also sharing their access to credit with their own ecosystem, correct? So if we finance 12,000 crores on an approximates, and we enable the same amount of credit to other originators who operate in the same sectors, and then we also invest using that sectoral knowledge in the same sector. We offer our technology solutions to our originators and investors. We offer our data solutions to them. So we stand deeply committed in providing that access, and how do we bring to purpose for life is what Northern Arc is. And to do it in a manner that it is commercially viable, it generates significantly very greater degree of returns. We make 3+ return on assets, mid-teens ROE, and business continue to grow from there on. So we are to my mind, a meaningful enabler and a catalyst in the ecosystem and flow of money, continue to add value and create competitive moats that allows us an edge over other players in what we do.
Sure. Please throw some more color on Nimbus and Multiplier.
So, like I said, we've enabled about 1.7 trillion of financing. I think close to 1 trillion has been through Nimbus. Wow. That means how strong that platform is in terms of flow of B2B credit, and it connects with all the counterparties, not only bureaus and lawyers and the originators and the investor, but also counterparties like rating agencies and so on and so forth. So I can upload my pool data in it. I can take the loan to originate, which I give to originators through it. I can take it through the full product structuring capabilities. I can also, if I'm an investor, I can look at the performance of my pool, do the reconciliation of my pool through that platform. So that's a B2B platform which enables flow of credit. The second very powerful platform is the Nimbus partner origination system, where we work with about close to 30, 40 plus, 50 plus partners who participate in it. We do on any given day underwrite anywhere between 20 to 25,000 loans on a real-time basis, using our data, our tech, and touch and feel capabilities. We do KYC, we do validate, we enable the flow of credit there. And then we engage with the customers through that platform.
Sure.
That's the power of it. We also do it ourselves and offer to other investors to participate in it, and it's a very powerful tech platform. The core of our thesis is the way we look at the risk in a very holistic manner, from starting from the customer and ending with the customers, and looking at it, diversification across the sector, across geography, across product, not having concentration beyond X percentage at a product level, at a district level, at a cohort level, at the customer cohort level, and then applying our risk principles of field monitoring, portfolio testing, quarterly refresh of data gives us a significant edge over the other players, and that in a sense reflect in a GNP and performance over the years.
That's fantastic. So what's your take on impact investing and your ESG?
I think that's core to what we do. To me, for others, they need to talk about it. This is exactly what we exist, and I think the fair way for me to demonstrate is if you look at my visiting card and you turn it around, it tells you what we do, we impact it, and this is quickly, this is how we measure, this is what we do. We do it in a funds business, we do it in a placement business, we do it in a lending business, and we do it in an efficient, scalable, and a responsible manner.
So that's your DNA.
That's our DNA.
Okay. So what's your leadership mantra?
Leadership mantra is do better than what you did yesterday, and stay true to the purpose which got us here, and that means delivering my promise to my stakeholders, whether it's my family, whether it's my employees, it's my team, it's all the people you touch. You need to leave a positive, create some positivity around in it, and that's why what attracted me to Northern Arc and the way I kind of adapt to it's like fish to a water is that how a company like this bring purpose to life. To my mind, having spent close to 2 decades with Citi and all of that, I think what really attracts me is the institutions like this who delivers value to the end customers and our ecosystem catalyst and live by the principles of what we do is a big differentiator, and I think that's gives us really gratifies us towards the end of the day in our own humble life, saying what we are doing, we are adding value, and which is commercially viable, which generate decent returns for the investors, where people sees value in it. Whether you are an end borrower or you're an investor in Northern Arc, I think that's the power of this franchise.
You're writing a beautiful story and writing on the Indian growth story. So give us a growth hack for businesses.
I think the growth hack is for any business is around client centricity, and I think that may sound very simple, but in the real world or in the financial services world, and I keep on saying, you'll always find who will be bigger than you. You'll always find someone who will have a bigger distribution might than you. You'll always find someone who have more equity to burn, who have more marketing dollars. What really differentiates is that what I go back to my ABCD strategy, and I say C is culture, is how do you connect, how do you attract, connect, engage, fulfill, and deepen your journey with your customers is your single biggest differentiation. Stay obsessed with your clients, stay invest with your investors, stay invested with your partners, and if you add value, you will continue to win. I think that's what Northern Arc is all about. If you go around to our originating partners, to our investors, among many things, they'll tell you we respect the institution Northern Arc for what it does and what it delivers in a very responsible manner.
That's marvelous. Thank you so much for those words of wisdom.
Thank you. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.